Hello, hello, hello.
Top of the morning. Well, I don't know why I always say top of the morning when it's good afternoon on your side of town.
That's cool. Good
Happy,
afternoon, good morning.
what's going on? Happy 23. Oh, happy New Year to you. I said happy 23. Still waking up, y'all. Still waking up.
Nah, who number 23 in the oh no, LeBron was number 24, huh?
Nah, ooh, oh my goodness. No, Kobe's 24. LeBron is 23. Well,
So
LeBron
LeBron's 23.
wears
Okay.
six. LeBron wears six and he wears 23. But yeah, he, he's him and Jordan, the most prominent guys to wear that number. So our Jordan year, it's the Jordan year or LeBron year, either or.
All right, word. So that's dope. It's the LeBron year. I'll take that.
Facts. First things first, how is everything going so far? How's the morning going? How did your weekend go?
Weekend was good. What was this weekend? Oh, this weekend was New Year's.
Absolutely. Yep.
Oh man, that's so dope. Yeah, this weekend was super fly. I got to honor my best friend. She got married to her honey. It was so
Hey,
dope.
that's a, that's
Yeah.
that's a good look.
Yeah, that was very, very fly. Unfortunately, her mother passed like 2 days before the ceremony, so it
Oh
was,
man. Oh wow.
yeah, a difficult, transition, but she had cancer, so we kind of was preparing for it and preparing the wedding for it. So it
Yeah.
was amazing for me to, honor her and honor her mother, and everybody complimented me after the ceremony. So her dad came up to me and said that she would have really liked it. So that made me feel good to be there for my friend. And it made me recognize that, God has blessed me with being able to come and be able to provide that service for her specifically during this
Mm,
time for something that I just started earlier this year. So
yeah.
it's really a testament to God really put you where you need to be before you even know you need to be there. So I thank God for all of that 2022 L's that I took in the wedding space so that I could provide this for her, and it was great.
No, that's dope. Yeah, that's like I said, that's unfortunate to hear that about her mother, but man, that's unfortunate to hear. But I'm glad to hear that she was able at least to have her ceremony, and go into a new year with bringing New Year with her husband, man. Like I said, I send my condolences to her. Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Man, I wish you wouldn't. Well, I ain't gonna say I wish you would have started off with the episode like that.
Oh,
I don't even know.
wait, no, I have a good one. I have a good one. But
Okay, yeah,
New
let's
Year's
do
Eve is
that.
also my grandma's birthday, so we celebrating 77.
Okay.
That's a
Shout out to
blessing.
Grandma. Shout out to
Yeah,
Grandma.
shout out to grandma. She's definitely a firework. So the fact that she's a New Year's Eve baby fits completely.
There we go. Okay, that's what we got to kick it off right. Yes. Shout out to Grandma. Birthday on New Year's Eve. That's what's up. How did I kick off New Year's? Over for the weekend, I did a couple of knocked out a couple of signings before the new year. It was raining pretty bad out here in my area. I mean, I was on the freeway. I swear it may have been like 10, 15 car accidents just
Wow.
up and down the highway. Yeah, flooding and all over the place. So it's interesting that it was raining pretty hard, and I got a bunch of phone calls from people that needed a notary. It was one of those days. I was like, I really don't want to take that chance, really driving outside, just because of the weather conditions. That was one of those instances where, again, California, we're behind, get it together. That I wish we could do run, but to be able to accommodate our clients for those times where we don't want to get on the road and drive, due to those weather conditions. So that was a lot to deal with, but weather's starting to get better. What else did we do? Really, man, just kicked back, hung out with the family, and then on New Year, I think New Year's Day was Sunday, right? Was it
Yep.
Yeah, New Year's Day
Mhm.
was Sunday. Man, kicked New Year's off with a few signings, so that was always dope. That's always cool to kick the New Year's off with a couple of signings. Definitely grateful for that because I remember going into 2022, I didn't book any business on New Year's
Mhm.
Day. I didn't have any. I had signing. Can we call signing services clients? Mm, I wouldn't technically call it assignments, but I was just thankful to go into the year with some clients that have been feeding this business all year. So I was then we also got some more signings on the calendar. So we started off 2023 pretty well. Um, Before we start, was you on the mastermind call yesterday?
Yes, I was.
So you heard Bruce talking about revising the like the goal, like talking about your goals and all that, right?
Yes, I heard part of that. Yeah.
That. All right. So I've written my goals down a week prior to I want to say probably a week prior to New Year's, and when after that mastermind call, I had to sit back and revise my goals. And so I kid you not, I may have spent like I spent like 4 or 5 hours just revising my goals yesterday. Reason being is I wanted to get very clear and concise on reason why I'm pursuing what I'm pursuing. And
Mm.
so before then, I may have had like 10, 15 different goals. It looked like a to-do list. And when it looks like a to-do list, it's like, all right, I kind of lose track of what was the reason for me writing these goals down. And I don't know if you've been a victim to this before, but me, I was paying attention to what other people were doing and seeing what success they were having, whether it was in another field or
Mhm.
in general. And so I wrote down the goal, like, oh, I want to pursue that. Like, why not me? Why not get after that? But I think sometimes when you write down some goals, I think it's important to be in alignment with your goals.
Yeah.
And also Bruce said something that's very important. Like, ask yourself, why do you want to achieve this goal? And so while I was going through my list, the old list, I'm like going down through like each one. I'm like, I don't even have a real reason why I want to achieve this goal outside of like for monetary purposes and everything. Like, obviously we gotta make money to survive, to live, right? But
Right.
I should have my business goals. I should have my financial goals, and then have my personal goals. I didn't have personal or financial goals. It was all just business, 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 money, money, money.
Mm.
And life is much more to that than money. And so I sat down for like 4 or 5 hours just revising my goals. And so I got to a point where for my business goals, I had three important large goals I want to focus on for business, personal, and financial. And so I'm really excited about today. Really excited about today and really excited about for what's to come because I'm very clear on what I want to accomplish. It's just not a goal where it's just like I just got this on my list just to have it. Like, no, it's a real reason why I want to accomplish this goal. What's the impact that's going to come from me accomplishing this goal? And really, man, just putting a plan of action behind it and just a matter of execution. So yeah, man, I was really happy to be on that mastermind call yesterday and hear that, because I sat down and revised those goals. So like I said, I didn't really never spent that amount of time trying to get my goals together, but I'm happy I did because I'm very clear on the mission at hand for this year.
See, that's super fly. So, what made you get down to three or focus on three? Because I always feel like three is a super strong number. A triangle is
hmm
the strongest shape. So, really, just
hmm
having like a three pillars of things you want to focus on is important. So, what made you pick three goals?
because previously in previous years I would have, let's say, like if I had just like 10 goals, right? I would have 10 goals of things that I want to accomplish, but they weren't really like meaningful or impactful. Like, yeah, it's good to accomplish it, but was it really going to move the needle in my life? Was it going to make me feel great about myself, or was it going to was it going to improve my situation? And then when I looked at what I
Mm.
had, it was like, these are not really large goals that's going to really move the needle. It's going to make a huge impact. And so I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to keep things very short and very concise. Like, I want to be able to just wake up each day and know, instead of focusing on 10 different things, 10 different goals, I could focus on three large goals. I know I could just take down one bite at a time, and I know that's going to push me forward, and it's going to force me to rise to the occasion. Because I'm not gonna lie, some of the goals that I had coming into the year, they weren't really challenging goals.
Mm.
Like, there were goals I feel like if I put the effort to it, I can accomplish them. But then I would have been like, what's next? Like, no, I wanted to have like really important goals. I know I need to work on every single day, And I know in order for me to reach those goals, I'm gonna have to become a different person.
Mm.
I can't have the same habits that I had previously. Because I know
Mhm.
with the goals that I did have wrote down, if I just kept my same habits, I would have reached those goals, and nothing about me wouldn't have changed. But I know with these three goals that I've had, the three goals for each category that I've written down, I was like, oh no, this is something where I may have to wake up early in the morning. I may have to sacrifice some sleep. I may have to turn down some opportunities to hang out. I may have to turn down the Warriors game, even though I love watching the Warriors. I may not. I may have to skip watching the basketball game and just catch it on YouTube in a couple of weeks from now. So the goals that I written down, it's going to challenge me. I'm going to have to definitely become a different person. I'm not going to be able to be the same. And so that's what made me just shorten it down to three. And then, yeah, just like I said, just take action and just executing from there.
Yeah, I like that. That's why. And I think one of the things that you kept re-emphasizing is making sure that they're challenging goals, because I think sometimes we can get, stuck in like the coasting.
Hmm.
And it's funny because I did my 2023 vision board planner. I'm like someone who likes to have a like written and then also like a visual of what my goals are. I always do better when they're written because it's like, you can cross them off and stuff. Like vision boards are cute
Yeah.
for like visual aids and reminders, but like the written is like, this is actually what that looks like. This is the equivalent of that photo. So,
Right.
um, this one was super dope because it talked about, not only what are your goals and what are some of the things that you want to accomplish, but what are some of your values? What are some of your focus words? How do you want to feel? And it had a space at the bottom for some notes. So I threw in some quotes up there. And one of the things was do something that scares you daily. So I think when
Yeah.
we talk about challenging goals, that that's one of the things that creates challenges, for us. We kind of stay in our comfort zones. We
Hmm.
kind of stay with what, we know and cruising by, but we want to have an extraordinary life. So we
Yep.
really gotta, step up. But that was why I like that. I definitely want to go back and, actually rephrase some of my goals too and get me a big three because I think, like I said, three is kind of a really big number.
Yeah.
And it, like I said, that triangle is the strongest shape and it's like that for a reason, you know?
Yep. That's a
No, that's
fact.
why.
Yeah, I had to, like I said, sit down, revise, and just focus on the more important things. Like I said, that's going to make the biggest impact, and then go from there. So, and it's funny too, because when you're sitting down thinking about, like I was sitting there just thinking about my why and writing down the goals. Speaking, and I think it's the perfect segue into our topic. I was thinking of, I was thinking of all of the missed opportunities that I had in 2022, and I was kind of kicking myself for a brief minute, but then I snapped out of it. Um, One thing I'm emphasizing going into this year is not tripping off what happened yesterday,
Yep.
not checking the scoreboard, just waking up each morning like, yo, we start from zero. It's another day, it's another opportunity, and let's get after it. And so I was thinking about those opportunities. I was thinking, it's funny, right? So 2022, I had for the first time I had the opportunity to work directly with like professional clients, title
Hmm.
companies, attorneys, etc. Right for the first time, and I remember years back, like my sole focus was always to get direct business. So I think I told y'all the story before where I had canvassed a few title companies. I was getting told no, get rejected all over the place. And then
Yeah.
my very last stop, I was at Chicago Title. They told me I had to be referred, and I got kind of down about it, and I kind of got discouraged, right? But then I ended up shaking back, and then like 2022, I was actually working with a few title companies where I had those direct relationships, right? I had it, but I fumbled the bag. I fumbled the
Mm.
opportunity. I didn't appreciate the opportunity that I had in front of me. When I say I didn't appreciate the opportunity, what that means. I wasn't like following up with the title company, with the escrow officer, meaning just checking on things to see if the signings were done correctly, asking how was our service, just that constant touch, that constant follow up. And then when they weren't calling me, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little pissed off. I was like, how dare they not call me? Right? Like really just really entitled, just having a really entitled attitude and you know, as entrepreneurs, we're not entitled to anything, right? We're not entitled to anything, right? So that's just my opinion. And so, but the phone wasn't ringing from a few title companies I was working with, and I even had a couple of law firm. I even had a law firm or two who was sending us business, and we, you know, fumbled the opportunity. We fumbled the opportunity, right?
Mm.
And so I think sometimes, and this is something that was on my mind, when we ask for something, you know, if you're gonna ask for something or put it out there or say it out loud, like you need to be prepared for the opportunity when it presents itself, because you don't know when that opportunity will present itself again. And so now I'm sitting here like game planning yesterday. I was like, nah, I need to be able to get those relationships back. I need to figure out like not how to get back in their good graces, but I need to get back in front of them and to let them know like, hey, we're still here if you need us for business or whatnot. So I went from in 2017, 2018, just praying and hoping, you know, sending emails every day and walking into these title companies trying to get direct business. And then when I did get the direct business, right, I did a few signings, but I didn't do everything I could to be able to maintain those relationships and keep them long term.
You
So,
keep going in and out.
can you hear me now?
You sound like far away.
How about now?
Sound like you're getting closer.
All right, how about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You just sound far. Like whatever you're doing, keep coming closer.
I got my AirPods in. Y'all don't, do I sound
Oh,
far
there you
away
go.
still?
That's better.
Okay. So I
Yeah,
was
go
saying
ahead.
that, where was I? Oh, yeah. I was saying when I did have the opportunity to work with these companies, again, I kind of fumbled the opportunity, not doing everything I can to maintain that relationship and keep it long term. Do whatever I can to keep those relationships for the long term. And so, um, yeah, we're not doing that again this year. If I have opportunities, um, we're gonna try to do everything we can to keep those relationships because the more relationships you have, the more opportunities that's going to be in your favor. So I would just think about that, man. Just those missed opportunities in 2022, recognizing that and knowing what to do when those opportunities presents itself and being ready for it when it does present itself coming into this year.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. Just gonna forgive yourself for whatever you didn't do or could have done better in 2022 and just prepare for 2023. Those opportunities are going to come again because you attracted them the first time, but you want to make sure that you know how to attract more. So by being ready for the first one, more will come your way. Um, I was also thinking about, this topic over the weekend, and one of the things that came across my mind is I just finished the Finish What You Start book by Peter Hollins, and one of the things that he talked about was being self-aware and knowing when like you're the most productive or when you just like work at your like optimal time. So if you're like a golden hour person, you wake up early, then maximize that time by using it to be productive. Same thing if you're a night owl, don't try to wake up early and do work if you produce better at night. So, and just getting to, know more of my productivity type, I had started to just recognize that when I put a theme on something, it creates like, and it almost like a game. Like I do better when stuff is kind of like a game. So, like if I know that I have a task to do, if I create some element that makes it fun, I get it done quicker. So, that was kind of like one of the things that I recognize that I'm starting to implement. And also, different ways that I can grow, like the visibility of my business. My goal for Q1 is just to connect with more B2B clients. Like I want to have like 5 clients a quarter, and that's just like in a smaller scale because I have other businesses to grow. But if I can just do that, imagine, right? So a couple of other opportunities I had came across that I wanted to share with y'all was Facebook groups. So I always talk about Facebook groups, but what I have recognized recently is when I go on my notary Facebook business page, a lot of the suggested posts are posts for me to promote like business. They're like business share posts. So it's just like one after the other, after the other, after the other. And it's these huge groups with a whole bunch of people engaging on the posts and stuff like that. So I've just started to drop, my business pages, my Facebook business pages in those posts. And the more I engage with them, the more the algorithm sends them to me. So that have been super dope. And then the second thing I wanted to share was um, sometimes people can't use our services, right? If you're not in the state of New Jersey, at least for me right now, I'm not in the agency mindset, but if you're not in the state of New Jersey, you can't use my notary services, but I can create a product for you to use. So don't limit yourself to only offering services. You really can broaden your paying clients or people that you can work with by creating like different products, and your products doesn't have to be notary related or specific. Find something else that you would like to do or that you can do or that you can replicate easily and start offering that, because sometimes people want to support you, but like you can't support my notary business from New York, but you can buy a daily planner if I decide to create one.
That makes sense. Yeah, you
Yeah,
you adding you got products basically.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I was for a second. I'm like, you can't provide no services for some. But I listened to it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, man. Yeah, that makes sense. Speaking of Facebook, uh, I didn't realize that reels are a big thing on Facebook, and I've
Oh
been getting.
yeah.
I didn't realize that, and so I made a focus on just being more active and posting more on that platform. So I finally created like a business page for the academy, and
Hmm.
so now we just repurposing old content and then just just posting away. So I'm getting some good feedback from that from Facebook, and then I think overall for the first quarter, I'm with you. Like as far as the marketing goes. I would say for the first time ever in my business, I would say I'm very clear on what the marketing strategy and who I'm targeting and going from there. So again, it's a matter of execution, really. So yeah, shout out to that. Also, if y'all, I just want to add this in here as well. If any of y'all are not on YouTube, I definitely encourage you to get on YouTube and start posting YouTube shorts. Oh my goodness, my content has been doing numbers on YouTube Shorts.
Oh,
It's
that's what's
funny.
up.
It's funny because I started when I was posting actively on the platform. It seemed like it was just growing so slow. I'm like, damn, what's taking so long? Where are the subscribers at? And it seemed like ever since I finally cracked 100 subscribers, and then since then, and then just posting YouTube Shorts, it's like, man, I've been getting a bunch of new subscribers coming in. The content's been doing numbers. It's weird because whatever content may be doing well on one platform may not do the same on the next. So it's been kind of interesting to see how each piece of content performs on each platform.
Hmm.
So I tend to. So my thing is, I'm always gonna start off with TikTok first because that's just the most popular platform right now. That's where a lot of the eyeballs are at. So I'll create the content on TikTok, and I'll literally just repurpose it on Facebook, repurpose it on YouTube Shorts, and then repurpose it on Instagram. And it's kind of interesting to see how, like I said, how the content performs on each platform. Like I have a video on Facebook where it may only do like 150 views, just Facebook is just killing me. But then if I go on YouTube, right, that content may do about 2,000 views, which is like it's the same thing, but I guess it's a different audience, right? And then so I would definitely encourage y'all if y'all actively posting reels or whatnot, definitely encourage you to repurpose that content on YouTube. Um, again, I'm trying to maximize my audience. I'm trying to maximize as much visibility as possible this year. So yeah, I want to throw that in, man. Check out YouTube Shorts if you haven't.
Yeah, no, definitely tap in with YouTube Shorts. They're good. I hate that they only like limited to 15 seconds for now. Hopefully that expands in the future because that does cut out a lot of content that you can throw in there. But I guess that's the thing that makes it good too, because you can like consume it so quickly and move on, move on, move on. So that
Yeah,
makes sense though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I still see. I'm starting to see more and more people do like the long form content, where they post like 3 to 4 hour videos. I don't think I could do that. I can see why folks are doing that because they're trying to increase their watch time. But like I said, if you're not in that space where you really have a lot of long form content that you want to post, I definitely encourage you to keep to the shorts. It's a great way to build up your subscribers and watch time as well. So yeah, I've just been working. But yeah, what's I say? Yeah, but back to recognizing opportunities. Um, yeah, no, I'm not leaving nothing on the table this year. Like I said, I made a ton of mistakes. And I think that's the beauty of what we do. You can make a ton of mistakes, and then you get another stab. You get another stab at it when
Yeah.
something else presents itself. So
Rafael, I
yeah,
need you to come closer. I don't know why you keep going. You keep going in and out. Like it'll be out and then it'll come in. Then it'll go out, then it'll come back in. Now you out.
I'm out completely. You guys can hear me?
I mean, it's like we can hear you. You just sound far away. You sound like if we listen to you through the cup phone on the other side of the wall. I don't know if you gotta disconnect your headphones and reconnect or
Really quick. How about now?
much clearer.
Yeah, I just turned off the what's it called? The AirPods. I don't know. I may need to get some new AirPods because I don't know why it does that. I don't know why
Yeah.
it does that. It got me out here sounding crazy. Um, other than that, did you have anything else that you wanted to shed light on? That's pretty much all I have for today. I'm just talking about recognize the opportunities, y'all, and just just being prepared for the opportunities when they present themselves.
Yeah, definitely. If you can like get a custom hashtag, that's definitely an opportunity. I was like looking at some of my hashtags earlier today because I'm scheduling out some content, and there's like a hashtag that is like I thought would be very popular. That like if you click it's only my stuff on there. So I was like, okay, well I might as well just start using this. So it's kind of an easy way for me to be found as well. So if you can create a custom hashtag, whether it's like your business name or, maybe Cali Notary near me or something like that, where, not a lot of people are using it or no one is using it,
Hmm.
that'll be definitely great to start adding on uh, to your posts, your reels, everything. And yeah, Facebook Reels is a thing. Facebook Reels is like its own entity. They have their own bonuses. Facebook Reels are super dope.
Yeah, I like. I'm just now catching on. I was watching. Who was I watching? I was watching Gary V. And he was like, "Oh man, you guys are if you're not posting on the Facebook Reels, you're missing out." I'm like, "Huh?" I'm like, people still using Facebook. I mean, I'm still on Facebook as far as like for the Stanford community, and then I have my other group, and then obviously we got the Mastermind and then the Hive Mind. But outside of them, I don't really spend too much time on Facebook. Like I will, you post the reels, but I was posting on my personal page. And so what he said, no, if you just create a fan page or a business page, that's where the numbers would come in. So okay,
Hmm.
let me start doing that. And then from there, like I said, I've been getting some good feedback from that. So yeah, making a focus on taking advantage of Facebook and YouTube Shorts going into the year. But yeah.
Um, the other thing I was going to ask is,
Mhm.
do you know of an app that can take the watermark off of your TikTok videos?
The watermark.
Yeah, you know how like if you download your TikTok video, it'll have like the little, TikTok sign and your username on the actual video. So if you go on like Instagram, it's gonna say TikTok.
I think.
Wait, say
Can you
that
hear me?
again? Yeah, we can hear you now.
I think you can. I'm on. Let me see. I'm on TikTok right now. I think there is a way. I could be wrong. Let's see. I'm on here right now. Let me see. We're doing this in real time, y'all. I'm over here looking. I don't see it, but I'm pretty sure if you, like I said, probably do the probably do your Googles, probably be able to figure it out how to get rid of that mark.
Okay.
Oh, I know. Oh, I can't believe I forgot about this. Have you heard of OpenAI Chat GPT?
You just said a whole bunch of stuff. So what is it? Open AI. What is it?
It's called OpenAI Chat GPT.
No, I've never heard of that.
Oh my goodness,
What is that?
y'all! Hey, it's a artificial intelligence app.
Okay.
It pretty much is allegedly it's I'm not gonna say allegedly, but it's supposed to be Google's competition as far as search engine or whatnot, right? But I was just hearing so much commotion about it recently. So I decided to download the app. I said, well, let me try this out. Let me see what this. Let me hear all the fuss about. And so I opened up the app and I said, let me see. Let me type. I typed in create an ad for notary services. Man, this thing generated an ad for me in like 10 seconds.
Oh, that's lit.
His app is insane. And then also from there, I was like, man, let me try something else. So my like so one of my things is I always want I'm I try to do I do email marketing,
Mhm.
but my problem is after that third follow up, it's like okay, I don't know what to say. I kid you not. I did like I said, let me type in create a fifth and sixth follow up. Why this thing generated a fifth and sixth follow up? Much the copy is so much different than the other follow up emails that you could potentially send out. So I was like, oh
Mm.
yeah, I'm about to use this. So I created an email campaign like less than 5 minutes. So only thing I need to do is just upload the copy to my CRM. It really just started emailing away. So if y'all need help as far as like on the marketing side, just knowing what to say, I would definitely encourage you to look into OpenAI Chat GPT. Check it out. I think it's like a free day. I think it's like a 3 day trial, and then you can either pay like $8 a week, or I think then it's like or you can do like $20 a month, or just pay for the year. Because for me, I struggle sometimes. I get like writer's block, and I'm that type
Mm.
of person where I don't want to sit there and waste amounts of time trying to figure out what to say, where I can be focusing on things that's going to generate revenue. So if you got
Mhm.
a tool like this where it can help you generate the content, and then you can move on to the next phase and focus on the next thing that's going to bring in more revenue, definitely wouldn't hurt exploring or looking into it.
Or drop the name in the chat.
Hold on real fast, y'all. I'm about to drop card. All right, hold on real quick. OpenAI. Yeah, this thing is dope because I was like, I had seen Gary V, I had seen 19 Keys talking about artificial intelligence, and it was
Mm.
funny. I was at the barbershop, I had to get my hair cut. I was talking to my uncle, and he turned on this video about some artificial intelligence that they've been creating over there in China. I know we're going completely off the rails about artificial intelligence, y'all. I know that's not what y'all came here for.
And not, it need to be because that's an opportunity to recognize,
No, that's
especially
not
if
what
you're
y'all came here
struggling with
for.
marketing wording. Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like you can literally use that. I mean, you can use it for anything. It just pretty much just said just ask them anything, and as soon as you do it, like I created a postcard, created an email campaign, I created a Google ad. I did all this stuff in like less than 10 to 15 minutes. It's ridiculous. It's nuts. Um, yeah, definitely check that out. Again, didn't mean to go towards artificial intelligence, but I got excited, y'all, because I seen what I was thinking about the possibilities of what it could do for my business. So if I'm one of those kind of people, if I learn something new, I definitely got to keep y'all informed as well, so y'all can chime in and see if it works for you or not. Um, but yeah, y'all, that concludes our first episode of the new year, leveraging your L's. As always, Tierra, plug in what you have coming up, and where they can find you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, y'all can check me out on Instagram, T Brian Notary Services SVCS. I just put everything on there. Um, yeah, but we got Womanomics. You want to check out some episodes of Womanomics, Soul Care for Entrepreneurs, dope podcast. Really, 2023, me and Corinne's goal is to really just grow Womanomics as big as we possibly can. We're so like grateful for everyone who's like tapped in with us. We are just trying to find different ways to, keep adding to ourselves as business owners, and that just residually adds into the other people who connect themselves to us. So this book club has been really, really dope. It was just like an idea we were playing around with, but we did a little impromptu for December, and we read Finish What You Start, and that book has given so many good gems about just how to follow through and execute. So for January, we're reading Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, and I'm super excited for that. That was Corinne's pick. So
a great book, by the way.
is it okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
great
I'm
book.
hyped for that. I'm ready for that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tia, tap in with Manami. Shout out to y'all. Have my family on there too. Black Business Click. Shout out to G and
Yes.
Tina.
Yep.
Yeah, they shout out to my family over there. Man, they've been killing it. They doing social media workshops, they doing networking events.
Yep.
Oh, I think they're gonna have a big year as well. So
Yeah, they fine.
shout out to Womanomics. Make sure y'all tap in. What do we have coming up? Before I talk about what I have coming up, anyone that's listening, if you're in Texas, one of my big audacious goals this year is to buy land, preferably in Texas, 50 to 100 acres. So if y'all know anyone that's in the market, that's looking to sell some land, again between 50 to 100 acres and up, please keep me top of mind. Again, I'm looking to buy some land in Texas, preferably South Texas, San Antonio, Corpus Christi. About that, if you do have someone that's looking to sell that land, I would preferably rather for it to be 30 to 40 minutes max away from from the nearest city. And yeah, so yeah, keep me top of mind if y'all come across anyone that's looking to sell. What we got coming up? We got our first live class this week coming up. How to set up your Calendly. Shout out to Jessica. She'll be you guys' instructor for the week. If you're in the Stampin' Academy, you should have already registered. I've already sent out the emails. I will be sending out another email again. If you're not in the Stampin' Academy, man, I definitely would encourage you to sign up. We got more. We got live classes going on this year. You get access to network of notary entrepreneurs. So we all doing this as a community. You're not just doing this thing by yourself. We got new classes coming up as well. So if you have not, make sure you join the Stampin' Academy so you can check out these live classes. We got about 5 live classes that we'll be doing this month. So I just added another class. We're gonna have a marketing class that a good friend of mine will be teaching as well. So if you haven't already, make sure you tap in with the Stampin' Academy. Make sure y'all check out the replays. Also, we have the replays uploaded on YouTube, and we also have the replays uploaded on Anchor as well. So make sure if you have not checked out the previous episodes, make sure you check them out. We'll have more episodes uploaded by the end of the week. Again, I want to be more intentional about getting these uploaded pretty soon because, again, I was kind of lagging on the ball previously, but not this year, y'all. It's a new year, it's a new opportunity, so we got to get after it. Other than that, I appreciate y'all for always tapping in with us, supporting us. And until next time, y'all, we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace, y'all.